Wait a minute, I skipped one. I skipped Leaf Cup. Or, yeah, Leaf Cup. Open. There it is. Yeah, it's multiple questions. Like in the email, they've got it as multiple questions. I don't know why Discord did it that way. That was, I'd have to retake a look at that. I mean, not that I'd object to those because, I mean, Walmart, I had to be available from 7 to 11. Because those were store hours, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. So, I mean, being there an hour later wouldn't be big of a deal for me if I had to work closing. Something like that. I don't. I'd have to take a look at the question. No. I mean, really, the why do you want to work for us question, that gets me a lot because, like, I don't know what to answer. Okay, GameStop for their application. A question similar to that is what video game consoles do you have knowledge of in? Like what systems or what brands? You know, I'm like Nintendo, Xbox. Not really the PlayStation because I've never really played one. And then it's like, okay, what mobile brands do you have experience with? Android, Apple. I mean, I don't know what their interviews are like because I've never heard back from them. Nothing up. And I will say that, Brandon, I will say this, and I was told this by a manager. You must have a resume on your application for GameStop, otherwise they will not even look at your application. Yeah. They're not that hard to do. In my opinion, a cover letter is harder than a resume. Okay, I took a class that was focused on careers and explorations. So basically, jobs and what you want to do after high school. And you know what we had to do? We had to make a resume, which I had no problem with. But we also had to do a cover letter, and I still don't know how to do one. Well, cover letter focuses on what you want to do with that company. You know, like I know with King County Sheriff's Office, had I gone through with that, I would have needed a cover letter saying why am I qualified for that position. I've got no fucking idea. I have no call center experience. Now, if I do one in automotive, it's like, okay, I've worked here, 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 and here doing this, and I mean, really, they don't. A lot of companies don't really care about your job experience, especially if you're starting out. I mean, like Jiffy Lube didn't even care like what experience I had, and it was my first job. They might they might ask you, like, what experience do you have? And, you know, I've been asked this, like, after I've been asked this for automotive positions, like, hey, I worked here, 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 and here, this is what I did. The frame drops! Fuck the internet, man. I didn't know you did that. Nice. Well, like I said, with Walmart, you know, my interview, why did electronics pop up on your interview? And I'm like, probably because of my video game experience. You know, I'm sure it's something that I selected when I applied there, but that's really what I told them. You know, and then I get told, okay, let me see what we're hiring for, if we're hiring for automotive. If not, would you consider electronics? Like, yeah. Or no, it was, okay, what's your first choice? And I said automotive. He was like, if we're not hiring for that, would you consider electronics and photo? I'm like, yeah! So, he went to go talk to our human resource person, and came back into the room, or he called me back, and he's like, okay, we're not hiring for automotive right now, but we are for photo and electronics. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Yeah, you can. I believe the application mentions disabilities, and I think I've seen epilepsy on there. So you would just mark that. And I'm sure that they uh, accommodate for that. Well, if you have photosensitive, you probably won't be gaming. I mean, yeah, they say to consult a doctor. When you get done with college? No, when? Nice. Yeah. How the Yeah. I mean, if not, you could. I mean, if not, you could call in sick. Not that I'm recommending it. Not that I've done something like that. Wait, yes, I have. Yeah, I forgot my dad's wedding. I did that. I mean, they're not gonna really care about if you have a degree or not. Really, the only thing they'll care about is